Well, a very good evening, everybody, wherever you are watching. Welcome along to the Olympic Stadium in Terrassa for the final of the Hockey Women's World Cup as the Netherlands take on Argentina. Well, the 44th and final match of this captivating tournament is upon us, and it is the top two in the world that go head-to-head, a repeat of the Olympic final from last August, to see who will lift the most coveted trophy in world hockey. The last day of action in a tournament that has delivered so many excellent moments of hockey. And will it be the Netherlands or will it be Argentina that are celebrating at the end? It's the holy grail of the sport, the match everyone wants to be in and win. As I say, the top two in the world going head-to-head for the ultimate prize. Argentina won Group C and navigated really tight challenges against England and Germany to make it here. The Netherlands won Pool A and survived tough tests against Belgium and Australia. And for Argentina, it's yet another European team in store tonight. Not just any European team, it is the side that have dominated world hockey and this competition in particular that stands in the way of Argentina lifting what would be their third title after winning in 2002 and 2010. As for the Netherlands, they are 8 times winners and now contest their 13th final. And remember, this is the 15th edition of the tournament. They've only missed out on the final twice, 1976 when they finished third, and in 1994 when they didn't make the top 4 at all. They finished 6th on that occasion. Okay, let's have a look at the leading scorers. Agustina Corzalani leads the way on 7 after her penalty call in the semi-final. Took her clear of Van den Voort. Engelbert and Staffelhorst a third of 4. Giselle Antley has to be alongside Begonia Garcia, Van Dalen, Nicola Renz, Frederick Matler and Olivia Merry. This is the 17th meeting between the two since 2013 and the third in the last 12 months. So the Dutch have won 9, Argentina 4 with 3 draws. 2 meetings. The Pro League only with 1 draw. A little earlier on, I was down on the park to catch up with you. Derek, World Cup final, big game. Your thoughts ahead of it?
My thoughts ahead of this, for me, it's a privilege for us to be here. It's a great game against Argentina. It's number 1 against number 2. It's a game everyone dreamed about before the World Cup. Within this fantastic traditional stadium, historical stadium, with a, in my opinion, big crowd ahead with Argentina and the Dutch fans. It might be a good game.
So the dream is a reality. How do Holland win this game?
It's all about our idea of play. It's really based on stick to your role, stick to your job. What is the idea of defending together, and how can we really eliminate the great attackers, the Granato sisters and Albertario, and how can we really defend the great corners from Gorsolani and Costa. Let me say, these are the tricky points before the game, and let's wait what happens during the game.
Listen, best of luck and enjoy the game.
Yeah, thanks.
Fernando, many congratulations. Argentina in the World Cup final. Your thoughts ahead of this game?
Yes, I dream with this game, so it's a very good game to play, very nice for all the team and for all the people.
How does the game play out in your dream?
No, that we win.
But
we must do 100%, and then we will see it.
Yeah, what is 100% for Argentina? What does that look like?
The 100% is try to focus on the plan, on the play, but if something don't work, never give up, go ahead and go to look for the match.
Listen, best of luck, Fernando. It's been a pleasure as always. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Good luck. Thoughts there from both coaches. Sellout stadium here in Terrassa, a fitting end to a fantastic tournament.
Ballarines i ballarins els presenten des de l'Olimp de les Campiones el trofeu de la Copa del Món femenina d'hoquei. Ladies and gentlemen, with all the honors,
Alina
the
Furman.
soprano Alina Furman, with a group of
Sing
dancers, bring us
us.
from the Olympus of Champions the trophy of the Hockey Women's World Cup.
This will introduce the cup. Alina Furman and her dancers introducing the trophy onto the field of play. A dramatic build-up to the start of this Hockey Women's World Cup final. And the waiting for these teams is nearly over. You can hear the crowd now starting to get involved. Argentina fans making themselves heard. And here come the two umpires for this one, Amber Church and Sarah Wilson. Amber Church on the left, calling her first major final. Sarah Wilson on the right, also calling her first World Cup final, though Sarah took charge of the Olympic final between these two last year. And here come the two sides, the Netherlands and Argentina, taking to the field for one last time. And this to decide who will lift that famous trophy that they've all just run past on the way up to the middle of the pitch for the lineup. Those teams out in the middle of the park, and I think there's going to be two very rousing renditions of the two national anthems, starting with that of the Netherlands.
Señoras y señores, pónganse en pie para escuchar el himno nacional de los Países Bajos.
Marloes Ketels playing her final game for the Netherlands and has the captain armband on. Now, the national anthem of Argentina. Hold on to
And
your hats.
now, the Argentina national anthem. Y a continuación, el himno nacional de Argentina.
Well, if the hairs on your arms aren't standing up, then I'm not sure what's going on. But here are the confirmation of the umpires.
Okay, so you can choose the head or the heads. All.
So Marloes Ketels wins the toss, and the Netherlands will take the ball. Argentina stay at the end that they are currently at. When it comes to World Cup meetings, this is the ninth between the two and the fourth in the final. Of the previous three finals they've contested, Argentina have won the last two, 2010 3-1 and 2002 4-3 in a shootout, while the Netherlands win came in 1974 1-0. The last meeting was at the 2014 World Cup in the semi-final, which the Netherlands won by 4-0. One last huddle and team talk for both sides. And let's have a look at the team, starting with the Netherlands. And Joycine Koenig comes in for the final after Annie Bienendaal played in the semi-final. Marloes Ketels, number 8 in the midfield, wears the captain armband. And as I mentioned, it's her last appearance for the Netherlands. Can she sign off on a high? There is the bench. As for Argentina, Belen Suchi, who's just been magnificent in goal, starts there tonight. And as always, it's the Truconato sisters and Albertario up front, but plenty of support coming from behind. And there is the bench, which Fernando Ferrara can choose from. But Maria Granato has been absolutely brilliant. Sanders asking for one last effort from her team. The best players on the world out on this pitch, and the emotion has to be put behind them now and focus in on the processes that they've trained so hard. It all boils down to this, all the effort, all the hours of investment in training. It's about this moment and who can take it. It is the Netherlands in their all-orange strip who get us underway, attacking the goal away to our right-hand side. Argentina in their traditional blue and white striped tops, black squats, black socks that are going the other way. And I'm delighted to say that joining me, Charlie Brew, in the commentary box for this one, it's Eki Lemming. Eki, well, the top two in the world, it's the World Cup final. Let's hope it lives up to the expectations, but your thought on this contest?
Well, my expectations are super high for tonight. I think both teams are really good. We have the number 1 against the number 2 of the world. You feel the emotions here in the stadium. You saw it during the national anthem. I was impressed, and I hope if that's going to be a match, how we had it, like how we've seen the warm-up and everything, well, now maybe we start already.
That's Granato driving down that goal line. That's Maria Granato. She wears 10. Her sister, her older sister Victoria, and there's a penalty corner straight up. Sarah Wilson stamping her authority on this contest, and Argentina have the opportunity. Their 39th penalty corner in this competition. They've scored 12 of their last 38.
on the foot here.
Yeah, it's a comfortable decision for Sarah Wilson.
That's quick in the match. First penalty corner.
Well, we had a goal in the semi-final against Germany against Argentina inside 24 seconds, so this one's a little tardy in that respect, if it is indeed a goal. Now, let's have a look. Gorzolani and Costa swap castles. It goes to the right-hand one. Gorzolani picks up, goes low. There's a deflection. It beats Kelly and then cleared off the line. Brilliant clearance off the line from the Netherlands.
Gorzolani.
Ketels
on the line. Marie Granado sliding in for the deflection.
Well, she's had a couple of deflections, hasn't she, Maria Granado? Again, they swap. It goes to the right-hand corner. Gorzolani goes high, and Gorzolani goes wide. Good pressure.
Yeah. Good running here.
Starting.
Forcing her to go more wide.
Yeah. Good high press. From Alonso. She gives away the free hit. And look at the high press Argentina employing from the get-go as Nunning plays it forward, finds the foot of Albertario. There's Fernando Ferrara, the Argentinian coach. To say he wears his heart on his sleeve.
He does.
We were watching watching the teams warm up a little earlier on. Albertario was warming up without a sock on her right leg. What a bruise she had on the back of her calf, and the ball that she picked up on the calf in the semi-final. Have to go to the ball. Can't allow the ball to come to you in a match like this at this stage. Alba's getting in front of Sanchez.
Yeah, a lot of chat, wasn't there, about the differences in attendances at Amstelveen to here. Well, I'll tell you what, Terrassa has answered. It is absolutely packed in here tonight, and it's delivering a magnificent atmosphere.
Great tackle. And I even think that we have more people from Argentina here right now, because in Barcelona, in Spain, there are living a lot of Argentinian people. A lot of Dutch people, a lot of Argentinian people, and I'm sure a lot of Spanish people as well.
Round the back they go, and the good work from Toccolino across the face of goal, put behind by Elise Albers.
Here we see Toccolino going over the back line. Pressure from Motla.
Ronison puts it behind, and I think the question was it put behind on purpose?
Yeah.
Well, we've just seen those given in this competition, haven't we?
Yeah, we've seen a lot. So Maria Granado is cutting it off here to keep them on one side. Really putting high pressure.
There's going to be a card here.
Nunning pushing Sauser from the back. Vicky Sauser, who's actually playing
with a broken thumb.
Impressive.
Yeah, she's got a underneath the glove. They've got this bandage which you put around the thumb. You put warm water on it, and it sets hard like plaster.
Oh, okay. Oh.
And she's got that underneath her
glove
hand. Yeah. Picked it up, broke it in the Pro League game against India. Only played her first game here in the second half against Canada, and has been present ever since.
Yeah.
But, shows you just how tough these athletes are.
Really, yeah. What you mentioned before about Albertario as well, the bruise on her neck. Yeah, and Sauser in general, I think she's a very important player for, we see her falling on the ground.
Right hand is the one that's broken.
She's an important player for Argentina. She's the bigger player, so playing in the center of the field, in the midfield, and really key in transferring the ball from left to right. And also her defensive work.
Yeah, she takes responsibility for the ball.
She does. She does.
And she is now.
she also always has her, has her mind to the game. She keeps on thinking. Sometimes some girls of Argentina, in the weaknesses, they lose their emotions. They can lose it.
Well, that was something we were discussing last night, wasn't it? Because after the semi-final win against Germany, which was very dramatic, in a quite remarkable game, as the aerial ball goes up and Circle Millen brings it down, free hit. They were really celebrating, almost as if they'd won it. And we just questioned whether or not there was so much energy being spent on celebrating making the final. Not whether they would have enough energy for this, because clearly they'll have enough energy for the first quarter, but it's going to be interesting to see how they are at the end of it, because it's such an emotional event. The nerves that play into it.
Everything all together. Yeah, and the question is, can you play 2 finals in one weekend? Because yesterday, I think Argentina felt like a final, because they worked for it as if it was a final to get here.
Well, they've been on a remarkable run. I mean, the last game of hockey they lost in regulation time was the Olympic final last August. That's the last game of hockey they lost.
Yeah, that's super impressive. Yeah. Maria Granato with the ball.
Comes over the back line. Dutch, since the World Cup final in London 4 years ago, they've played 75 games. Well, they've won 62, drawn 8, lost 4, scoring 247 goals in the process and conceding 56. Win percent of 82% win rate.
Wow.
Lovely ball, and here is Alvarez, who's got space and speed, and across it comes, and there is Gorzolani to cut it out. Great defence from the Argentina number 3.
First circle penetration for the Netherlands, I think. Fuda. Great running here.
Fake Moos comes back, looking for the penalty corner.
Leon.
Defensive work from Argentina. Sonny Bienendahl.
Not playing today. Well,
not at the moment.
Not at the moment. You never know.
Yeah, I'm not sure that changing your goalkeeper in a major tournament, well, in a major tournament, let alone the final, would be a pretty risky move. Lachoven. So Keitels and Yankunas will pick up a card for that. So a sit down for Julieta Yankunas, her second green card of the tournament. And it comes, takes a deflection from the defender. Over to Keitels, and for the first time really the Netherlands have a chance actually just to build some possession. Lovely little turn, lovely skills, and again great defence.
Alders.
Well, Gorzolani's been showing her skills as a defender with 2 excellent clearances in this period of Dutch possession. Skip falls to skipper Sanchez.
Great skills of Sanchez.
Costa. Gorzolani goes up and over the top. Oh, that's a great looking ball for Topolino. Can't bring it under control. What a pass. What a pass. Quick mention about Eva de Rode, tuning in for the first time in this tournament. I mean, she had no right to be here. It's a remarkable comeback from England for Eva. Pro League game in November, wasn't it? She ripped her ACL.
Yeah, it was in December.
Was it? No, November? November.
Well,
Take it back to 11.
I think it's kind of a miracle that she's already now playing this tournament, and she's playing quite a good tournament as well. Important player for the Netherlands.
Rosalani.
Pedras.
Gets in front of her, but then has to take on Albers, and nothing happening. And here is Felice Albers away from Sanchez. Good tackle from Trinchinetti. Sanchez. And take.
Great catch.
Very good. Watching her all the way. Up off the Argentina stick. Albers. It's Albers. Just loses possession. Good defensive work. Rosalani.
Oh, turn around right for me. She just walks into
Albers. Quite expecting that one.
Taken.
Yeah.
Great. Ooh.
Anzo's ball forward, picked out by Blonison. This is Oda.
Argentina's back to 11 and stepping up higher again.
Given the Pro League games finished 1-1 a couple of months back, expecting many goals, or about that? I feel it's going to be a tight affair.
Yeah, this is going to be tight.
Gianetti. Sarah Wilson. I love that. Argentinian bench feel aggrieved by that decision. I'm pretty sure Gianetti played everything but the ball. Who's just come on to Sanakolan. By Devard. Good pick from Trinchinetti. Hit taken by Velton quickly. Trinchinetti is there again. Trinchinetti trying to put everything through it and just tops it. Janssen. Father is here doing some TV for the Dutch network.
Former goalkeeper for the Dutch national team.
Hogan,
great
first time touch, and Janssen tries to get it up and past Sanchez, but it's off the Argentina captain. Good lead. Turning by Nunning, and here is Raposo, and Matla tries to hit her backstop. And after that explosive start by Argentina, the Netherlands bossing the second half of this opening quarter.
Yeah, those last minutes they were dominating the other side of the pitch actually. Not creating real chances yet, but they're dominating more and more.
They haven't really tested Suchi in the Argentina goal.
The same holds for Argentina. They had 2 penalty corners. That's it so far.
Sanchez. It's going to get some take if Renato is going to get on that. I think it's really just clock management from Sanchez. the quarter time hooter, and the top two in the world slugging it out, but no clear-cut opportunities. Netherlands nil, Argentina nil, the score at the end of the first 15. As you expected, or different to what you expected?
No, I've expected a very tight match. We have the most goals left, but it started off strong from both sides. And they're not getting away a lot, I think, and that's what I expect from today.
Argentina dominating the possession, well, dominating, they have shaped it 52-48.
Dominating Charlie, that's something different.
4 circle entries to the Netherlands, 4 circle entries for Argentina, but Argentina with the 2 shots, the Netherlands yet to get a shot away. So much talent down on this pitch. Everywhere you look, every close-up is like, she's a good player, she's a good player.
They're all important players for each team. A lot of quality.
And which one will have that bit of magic?
Yeah.
Second quarter underway, Netherlands nil, Argentina nil. This the championship match of this Hockey Women's World Cup.
Almost Marie Bernardo and Pleunis, hè? Daar goes the Netherlands with Eva Guido.
Careful, please. Okay? It's not a great tackle. I know, but it's not. I know, but still not a great. Just peek it. That's all I'm saying. Okay?
Plenty of emotion, adrenaline coursing through the players, challenging, channeling those nerves, that adrenaline into the right areas. I think there's a good understanding there from Sarah Wilson as well. There is that adrenaline.
Sure, because she has it as well. That's the thing that's so important in matches like this. You have to focus on the things that you can influence. Don't think about the referee that's making crazy decisions. Don't think about the crowd that's maybe shouting things. Stay with your ball in your stick.
These Albers on the run. Now can she find the ball inside? Finds Janssen onto the foot of Costa. But Costa had to make another important touch after that because otherwise Janssen was in.
Albers playing into the circle to Janssen. And Janssen is actually missing the ball because of Costa.
Janssen with the headband, Robinson to her left on the far side. Mills to inject. They go to the right-hand castle. Janssen collects. Good save. And it's put in the limbo to score. Guerrero score. Puts in the rebound. And the Netherlands are in front. Their first penalty corner of the contest. And it's Maria Score who puts in the rebound to make it the Netherlands 1, Argentina 0. Are they going to go upstairs? They are going upstairs here.
course, she's there, super close for the rebound.
I'm not sure what they're referring here.
Not sure.
Unless it's gone out the circle. It's just gone behind Suchi, and the score, for me, legitimately opens the scoring. It's whether or not the ball's gone out the circle. Let's listen in.
Argentina is asking for an obstruction with the body.
The question
but the goalkeeper not
to you is fine.
So we're looking for an obstruction on the goalkeeper.
No. Yeah, an obstruction from the player, so
Yes.
the goalkeeper could not get the ball. Yes.
Okay, we'll have a look.
Clutching at straws, this, isn't it? It's left the circle, okay? No, absolute nonsense.
Well, they
maybe.
say that the right foot of Maria.
Maybe, but this is chalked off. This is harsh.
But this is Maria Verschoor's going for the ball, and
Suchi's got to get it back all the way over the top, otherwise she's going to knock it into the goal and get it clear.
Maria's just.
She's never getting that. For me, she's never getting it.
I think this is a clear goal.
She doesn't know where the ball is.
No.
So she can't play the ball. This might get chalked off, but I think this it does.
Yeah, but with the first save here, she's already done because her stick is not in the good position.
Yeah.
Before Maria is with her stick with her foot to the stick.
Amber? Yes. There's no clear reason to change your decision.
Yeah.
Stick with the goal.
And Argentina have lost their referral. That was an error. And the Netherlands are 1-0 to the good, courtesy of Maria Verschoor's third goal of the tournament. And it's the Netherlands 1, Argentina 0, and they concede inside 90 seconds of the second quarter. Okay, Argentina now have themselves a bit of a mountain to climb. Let's elaborate on that a little bit more. It's a battle to get this clear. So in the 75 games since the last World Cup in London, the Netherlands have conceded 2 or more goals in only 8 games. So Argentina have got a big ask here.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's still early in the match.
And Argentina did it on one of those occasions. Back in the Pro League in 2020. In fact, Argentina went on to win that game.
Yeah, and when I think about those statistics, what you say, this is the World Cup final. Everything can happen. Everything can happen. So, you know, the past history, it is what it is. But today is a new day.
Here is Cincinnati, wins the free hit out to that right-hand side. Abatario, lovely cross, well stopped by Catel from the first line of defence. The left-hand side go the Netherlands, and a lovely little ball around the corner. Doesn't quite stay in. Fukumo's unable to keep it in play. Alves nicking it off the stick of Sanchez, got support inside. There is Luring. Luring wants possession back for score. Comes to the ball, the score on the reverse stick. Great defensive work. And the free hit goes the way of Argentina. Costa's taken it quickly, she's made a mess of it. And Argentina, they need to play quickly. Do they have to play quickly, but in a controlled manner?
Yeah. Quickly, but not in a rush. And that's very important.
So let's not forget, cleared the ball off the line in the opening 90 seconds. In that penalty corner. Sanders. That's a help from Hoda. Argentinian fans on that far side making themselves heard. Bonison, nice ball forward. Keitels, the score. What a take that was. And the score, that was at the back of the stick, yeah. Loose from Costa. And here is Matla. And these are errors that Argentina haven't been making. And knocked away by Gorzalani. Oh, dearie me. Basic errors from Argentina. And they just don't seem to be coping with the pressure cooker situation that is the World Cup final right now.
Yeah. Well, I think actually it's interesting. Fernando Ferreira, in the interview before the match, he said the only thing we have to do, well, we have to do more, but focus to the plan. This is not according to the plan. Focus on your task. Not doing stupid things, making those mistakes. We cannot do it against the Netherlands.
So what a chance this is for the Netherlands. Bonison and Matla. Matla saves and Suchi gets her glove behind it this time. Onto the end of Raposo's stick as De Hoda tries to make something happen. Sanders. Spin. That's a big hit. Sanders okay.
Sanders seems okay.
Handing over the ball now, Sanders. Argentina just needs some possession, don't they? Move the ball around.
What's the Netherlands doing right now? Right?
What Argentina need.
Yeah.
There's the simple pass. Devado has been robbed, has she? Yes, she has. And lovely little ball from Sousa to Trincinetti. Trincinetti running for a great pick by Sanders again, and then manages to get it clear. Matla on the reverse. And Velton stopped it. She was just about to explode.
Oh, well, we see the replay of the corner. Great save of Suki. With the glove.
Bang down the middle, and she fairly straightforward for
this
her.
is now the moment in the play during the match. Argentina needs to transfer the ball, needs to get the ball in the team. They need the ball possession. Here, this is forcing.
Nene, nice ball to Van Geffen. Can she get there in front of Raposo? No, she can't. But Argentina found a way to come back against Germany and turn a 1-0 deficit into a 2-1 lead. We're going to need more of the same tonight, and a little bit extra.
Yeah. Taken.
Oh, Costa's got to watch out. Lovely ball. Here's Matla one-on-one with Suchi. Suchi goes down and Matla goes over the top. And it's Route 1 stuff, but the Netherlands have carved them open. And it's the Netherlands 2, Argentina now. And the mountain has got even bigger for Argentina. They've just been caught napping in the middle of the park. And this is going to be a real mental test as well as a physical test for Las Leonas now. A great finish from Matla.
Great aerial onto Matla. This is a beautiful pass here. Going for a backhand. Nice pass here of Laurien Leuring.
Tokolina, she's completely lost her player.
She was ball watching. She had no idea.
And Matla, one of the most deadly finishes in the game. He's not stopping that. That is a great finish. And now, well, I said they'd conceded 2 goals only 8 times. They conceded 3 goals once since the last Olympics against England in the Pro League earlier, and that was with a junior team.
Yeah, true, yeah. Orders.
But if there's another goal, it has to be for Argentina, otherwise I can't see a way back for them.
Actually, as a neutral...
As a neutral, you need Argentina to score the next goal.
And I think they need to do it in this quarter.
Yeah, go into half-time when you're 1 down.
Yeah, for sure. They're trying to put some pressure, Argentina.
Alves getting the free hit. And what Argentina can't get involved in here is little skirmishes with the Dutch players, because if they do that, the Dutch have got them.
Yeah.
Because they need 11 players on the pitch,
definitely.
and they need clarity of thought.
Yeah. And the thing is, right now, the Netherlands is winning. They're 2-0 in front. If Argentina starts to do like those stupid things, the Dutch players only get more confidence because they know, hey, Argentina is losing their mind a little bit.
Kunas wins the free hit, but even then, Jan Kunas trying to hit the stick out of the way. It's not unnecessary. That's a good ball back. It falls to Janssen rather than anybody in the striped tops. And now, of course, Alani's going to have to do some defending because Felice Alves has found a wonderful pass. And that is great defensive work by Toccolino. Bugle charge sounded just at the right time as Toccolino came back to pick that one up. Then Kunas, she played it on to the end of the stick of Sander Vaarts. Sander Vaart's been quietly efficient, hasn't she, in this tournament?
Yeah, she has been,
Hoven.
Vergeffen.
A chance here for Victoria Granato. What a tackle from Clonison. Great tackle. The problem Argentina have got is they need to do it as a unit and pass around the Dutch players.
Exactly.
Good defensive work from Toccolino. That's better. This has gone. She hasn't heard it. This had gone a while ago.
Yeah, but this body language is telling something.
Yeah, telling the Dutch that we're doing the right thing.
And that's what you want as a Dutch player. You want them to see their faces go down because you think, yes, I'm winning. We got this.
Borzolani. Jeremy Mulder's there, we see him crouching down with the green ball. Before the game, he was talking about neutralising the attacking threats of Argentina. Well, how many times have we talked about Albertari? How many times have we talked about Maria Granato?
Great tackle there, over the feet there.
Matla. Oh, Felice Alves is in acres of space down on this right-hand side. And the problem Argentina have is they're going to have to push up to try and find these goals, and that's just going to leave them open at the back. And we said throughout, we feel Costa is not the quickest of defenders, and there's plenty of speed up front for the Netherlands. If they can isolate Costa one-on-one. Schröder. Beatles.
Winning.
Link. Sorry, Granato.
De Goede. Marie Verschoor. De Goede again. Nice kick and go here.
Hoda down to the baseline. And free hit for the Netherlands, taken quickly. Sabers to Hoda. Good lead from Verschoor, but Sanchez is there. Oh, so that's Souza on the line to goal. Verschoor again. Verschoor off the back foot. Souza across. And then dribbling out of their own circle. As a defender, you never want to see your teammates dribbling out of the circle, do you?
No. There's the Verschoor again. Some great pressure there. She had chances. She kept on going.
Madler, Roniston. We've only got 9 seconds.
Yeah.
Now they've got to move on here. Now ready to go, just. Helmets on. Matler on the right, Roniston on the left. It's Matler, goes for the deflection, and deflected just wide from Verschoor. But Suchi was sold all the way down to her bottom right-hand side.
Matler, de Verschoor.
Final minute of this first half. It's the Netherlands 2, Argentina 0. The Netherlands have really rattled Argentina's cage here. Turns away from Alonso. Still going. Finds Gatels. Gatels into the circle. And the shot for Souza. This is where the nice penalty straight, I think.
I've got a pulling corner. Can you check that it's not a stroke for the contact on number 15, orange?
I will check if it was a penalty stroke.
Thank you.
Oh, dearie me. It's not the greatest tackle in the world, this.
No. It's the tackle of Souza.
Wow. The touch, she doesn't bring it under control, and you've also got that player right behind her.
Amber?
Yes.
There's no clear reason to change your decision. Stay with the penalty corner.
Right decision for me. It was a very, very clumsy challenge. And Souza will be breathing a sigh of relief. 23 seconds remaining is another chance for the Netherlands. Good save from Suchi, who's turned it around on the post. She hurt herself in the process. Yeah, she's moving gingerly. It's Suchi here. Suchi is injured herself.
Suchi's injured, yeah.
Yeah, but there is the half-time hooter. Suchi right of screen, hasn't left her goal, but it's the Netherlands who are bossing this final now. It's the Netherlands 2, Argentina 0. The score and Matler, the difference between the two sides. Well, Argentina have it all to do. Have they got it in the locker to turn this one around? Suchi's injured. They're on the ropes, Argentina. Half-time score in Terrassa, Netherlands 2, Argentina 0.
perquè tenim a la nostra marching band. Tenemos a nuestra marching band favorita, tenemos a Zebra, con Laila, nuestra mascota, y atentos también porque hay lanzamiento de camisetas.
Welcome back to Terrassa in Spain. We're at half-time in the Hockey Women's World Cup final. It's the Netherlands 2, Argentina 0. Vescoor and Matler scoring the 2 goals in the second quarter to give the Netherlands the lead. I'm delighted to say, just walking off the back of the commentary position in the half-time break, I've come across Adrian Locke, the head coach of the Spanish women's side. Adrian, your thoughts on this first half?
Well, I think it's been a really exciting game. I thought Argentina came out really strongly the first 5-10 minutes, really high intensity, looking to pressure the Dutch, try and create some opportunities. And I think the Dutch have just come back into it bit by bit. They're holding their forwards up high, so Argentina are kind of pressing under a couple of players, and that's given the Dutch a lot of possession. And they've just started to dominate the game. I think Argentina's got a little bit individual in their attacks. And the Dutch are just combining and starting to dominate really well. They've had these corners. They got the first one away, obviously. You see that, quite an aggressive game as well, a lot of emotion in there.
But I mean, that's the difference when you talk about the emotion. Argentina have got to try and somehow channel that in the right way, because they seem to be just not the team they've been throughout this tournament.
Yeah, I think they bring a lot of energy individually, but I think they just need to have a look to see how they can combine a little bit more, get the lines a little bit higher, so when they recover the ball, they've got more passing options. When they're attacking a little bit of individually. And the Dutch are getting around the ball a lot, and that's stifling the Argentinian play, so they've got to get players higher up the pitch.
Okay, they're the statistics of the first half, and well, the Netherlands dominating in terms of shots, but let's hear what the two coaches had to say about that first half now.
How have you seen your team in this first half?
Phenomenal.
Any change that you're going to make, or?
The changes will be decided by the girls, not by me on the field. It's a game of the players, and they're doing awesome.
So are you enjoying the game?
I enjoy every minute.
Thank you.
Thanks.
What are you gonna change?
We have to play faster when we recover the ball and attack the space.
And how important is the mental aspect now?
A lot, but we have.
Thank you, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Short and sweet, but yeah, Jerry Mulder's, he's always been one to say that his role is just to get the best out of his team, and he leaves it up to them.
Totally, you can see he's got entire confidence in the players, and the players are showing that now. They're taking charge of the game, they're taking charge of the possession, and you can see they're just 100% confident in what they're doing. It's working.
And Fernando Ferrara, he had work cut out in half-time. He's got to try and galvanise his team in a very short space of time. How do you go about it as a coach?
I think you just look to be really specific about what they need to do a little bit better, and encourage them, pick out the things that they're doing well as well, and just be specific and not enter into too many detail about too many things. Obviously, emotionally they need to be connected, they need to be connected to the game, and they can't think about all-out attack, which is easy to do as well. You're 2 goals down, you think we've got to attack, and then you stop defending, and that can be game over as well. So it's finding that balance as well as in between attack and defence.
Before I let you go, Adrian, just thoughts on the World Cup in general. Trafford put on a great show, especially this evening.
Yeah, I mean, this evening's been amazing. Sort of a sold-out crowd. You know, the crowd's good voice all the way through. I think it's been an amazing tournament. It's been special to have everyone here. I think the hockey's been great as well, and I think it's just been a great spectacle for hockey for the whole world, really.
Adrian, listen, thank you very much for your time. I'll let you get back and enjoy the second half. I promise I won't come and get you full time. Cheers, Adrian. Cheers. Yeah, thoughts there of Adrian Locke ahead of this second half, but it's all for Argentina to do here. They've got to try and somehow get themselves back into it. Eki Lemix, Johnny Eki, your thoughts on that first half? It's vital that Argentina score next, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think, well, the Netherlands is dominating this match now. Argentina has to step up right now, and I think this quarter they have to start with a goal to stay alive in this match, actually. Because if not, it's going to be difficult, and I think then the Netherlands will score the first goal after the break.
So the second half of this Women's Hockey World Cup final underway. Netherlands leading by 2-0. Goals coming in that second quarter, courtesy of Maria Vascour and Frederik Matla. Dutch doing a real job, using all their experience really, by coming back into this.
Definitely. Also, just before the break, we saw Matla going down on the ground, right? That was also a smart move with Matla, because she was falling, but she was actually making it looking a little bit worse. I think that's smart. That's just experience, and also keeping your head to the game.
Amber Church down this right-hand end, the end that Argentina attacking the second half. I think it's going to have her hands full. There's going to be a lot of emotion, a lot of sort of shrugging of shoulders. Gorzolani does well, gets her head up and then fires it straight at Liedewij Belton, and that is not the ball, but fortunately for Gorzolani, it's been won back by Alonso. Albertario. And again,
just running into the place where it's super busy.
As Adrian Locke said, it's just all too individual.
Yeah.
They're not letting the ball do the work.
Yeah. And to be honest, I think the individual skills are one of the great things of Argentina. But then
can also be a downfall.
Exactly, because when they are not in control of the match, what they will do is just go running together and running themselves with the ball, not together. And now I think we see the Netherlands playing really as a team.
And from Nunning, runs into trouble. It's off the foot, and they'll go back for that foot. Alonso into the circle, still going Alonso. Great tackle from Janssen. required from Zandervaart. Cullen sees Trinchinetti get there, and now here's a chance for Argentina on the break. Ball inside, looking for Vicky Granato, well recovered. It was Sanders who gets it clear. Trinchinetti onto the end of the Geffen stick, forward by Albers. For the Toccolino. Albertario got support outside. Albertario's going herself though. Albertario now gets it strong. Good shot. Comes back off Ketels and swept clear by Zandervaart.
Rosalani.
Zandervaart on the line to goal. Brings it away. And here goes Zandervaart. Has she thrown it too far in front? No, she hasn't. She's still got control. Here is Janssen. Janssen has Mose in front of her. She's got Felton to her left if she wants, but Zandervaart can't find the required touch, and she goes a little bit further to her right. Control.
Yeah, they have to keep playing the easy ball role. They have to start playing the easy balls as Argentina.
Too far in front of her. But again, it's running right across the pitch.
She's almost
bringing
the ball
all the way across to Sanchez and then making the pass from 5 yards away.
Exactly.
It's amazing what pressure does to you.
It's amazing.
The clarity of thought they've had throughout the Pro League and the first.
Well, this is also a bit what I meant, right? It's the World Cup final. Everything can happen. The most experienced, calm team can lose their mind because of the pressure, because of the crowd.
There's the expectation.
Yeah.
Toccolino still going. Haven't really had it under control, which is why she hadn't got the whistle. The score. Hoda, lovely interchange of passes by the touch down this left-hand side, and Hoda is away, playing it in front of Trika Mose, and Trika Mose is away, and she has Felice Albers outside her. Albers 1-on-1 with Suchi. Albers to finish it off. Scores at the touch of 3-0 up. Felice Albers drives a dagger into the Argentinian quest for gold here in Tonassa. The beautiful pass down the left-hand side in defence, and then Trika Mose with the quality and calmness of mind that's been missing from Argentina. What a finish.
What a pass from the Gouda. But before this, the give and goes there on the side. And then Felice Albers up to speed, super calm.
Brilliant how she cut across Costa to take her out of the equation, and one of the players of the tournament for the Dutch makes it 3-0.
And look how smart it is that she gives herself the angle to be able to choose for the right or the left corner even.
I have a sneaking, horrible suspicion this might get a little feisty now from Argentina.
Yeah.
They've just got to stay as calm as possible. They've got to move the ball. And as disjointedly as Argentina are playing, the Netherlands are putting in a masterclass here. They are showing their experience and they are dealing with this situation in a way that Argentina are not.
Yeah, definitely.
So.
And they're also ruthless in the mistakes that Argentina is making.
I've got one more stat for you.
Okay.
The last time.
Give it to me.
Hold on a second, because it might prove useless as Gonzalani comes across.
Almost again.
Okay, so the last time the Netherlands conceded 4 in a competition was 2010 against Argentina. Argentina scored 4 in consecutive days, which was, in fact, the 18th of July, 2010 was the last time they conceded 4 in a game.
Wow.
12 years ago. Please don't ask me when they conceded 5. I stopped at 4.
Well, you've done your work. Your own work. Sanders. De Goede.
Most of the touch from the Hoda.
Verschoor.
Good work from Tocolino. Score. Somebody illegally. But she's never going to run through 4 Dutch defenders. It's just not going to happen. She could keep going all evening, and she ain't going to get through once. And I know it's easy to say that from the commentary box on the sideline, but somehow someone on that Argentinian bench has got to try and get them playing as a unit and not as individuals.
That's actually what we see. We see 11 individuals playing against a team. A solid playing team. With calm, with pace.
Tocolino, the foot of Belton. Belton, that's on the stick. Oh, Belton was away. And Tocolino wants to make the foul. Luckily for Argentina, Belton couldn't collect that cleanly, otherwise she was off. Nunning. Now Nunning being guilty of the same thing that we just criticised Bernardo, just trying to be too individual. Now Albertari, got to find the pass. Got to find the pass.
And she's running into the...
Here's Albertario, Cedrez down the right-hand side, Albertario into the circle, long corner. Tocolino needs to move it more into the centre. Here's Alonso. Tocolino, Cedrez down that corner, but again, Tocolino, that's better. And now Cedrez has a chance to drive the baseline. Cedrez all the way to the goal, Konig makes the save. Cedrez ends up in the goal. And De Waard works it clear, and Tocolino can't keep the ball in the Dutch circle.
Not that.
Cedrez, Renato. She's going to cut a more and more frustrated figure throughout this evening if she continues trying to do things solo. Even more so, isn't it, against a side such as the Netherlands? Even more so, they have to be more of a team, and they've got to keep the ball moving.
I think against other opponents,
it's fine.
They can do it, but not against the Netherlands.
But it's been a World Cup. It's not really full of any surprises. I mean, Chile beating Ireland was one surprise.
True.
Otherwise, it's pretty much gone all the way on the world rankings in every game. Ball pulled back. That's it. It's cleared.
Costa.
Costa makes the greatest of clearances.
Cincinnati.
touch from Albertario, but just can't bring it under control. Nunning. Golan. Corbin. Lovely play, and unfortunately Albers can't collect it, the mishandle. But if that third goal is the last goal we see this evening, what a special goal for a World Cup. I mean, if ever there was a stage to score a goal like that, it is here. Now Golan, Sanders.
Gators.
Down the line looking for the score, and the score is away from Souza. The score driving to the head of the circle. Lovely ball to Van Geffen. Van Geffen is just a little wide now. And in the penalty corner, Souza just committing to the floor. And off to the foot it goes, and it's another penalty corner.
Putting pressure on Van Geffen.
Colan at the top of the circle. Colan on the right-hand cast. It goes to Sonna Colan for the slap into the keeper, and good defensive work from Argentina. Sichi needs to pick herself up. She hurt herself. Penalty corner save at the end of the first half, and in what is probably her last game, she is not going to come off, is she? She is not moving as freely as she would want to. Absolutely no doubt about that. Albers spreads it out to De Hoda. Again, De Hoda just has that discipline to stay wide left. Souza has a look, it's got to come back, just the goal now, stop the ball. Boccolino uses the leg. Unlucky from Van Geffen. Cincinnati. Sanchez, start muscled, outwitted. Cincinnati leaves it for Sanchez to Renato just cutting more and more frustrated figure in the middle of the park. Final seconds of the third quarter. How many? Should criticise for shielding the ball with their stick, so Alonso will bring it away. That's a green card for Van Geffen for not being 5. Look at Granato. Well, the Dutch will be absolutely delighted that they reduced Argentina to individually just having a go. Various parts of the pitch. There is the third quarter hooter, and the Netherlands with what surely was the killer play in that quarter. Felice Albers rounding off a beautiful team move at the midpoint of the third quarter. Netherlands 3, Argentina 0. Tyler Mulders, caretaker manager, took over the beginning of the year with all the upheaval and fallout from Alison Allen's reign as the head coach of the Dutch women's team, and what a calming, guiding hand he's been on the tiller. interesting body language in that three-quarter time change. Seemed to be very sort of emotional within the Argentinian group and very calm. But going back to Johan Mulder, the right man for the job at the right time.
Definitely. I think he did the job amazing, because the Dutch team really struggled. They really have been struggling so much. And I think they went now for the team that was almost invincible to the team that's not even invincible anymore. And I think he brought the calm back into the team. He has been, I think, taking care of the girls how they should have been taken care of. So, yeah.
The fourth and final quarter of this Hockey Women's World Cup final underway. Argentina with it all to do, trailing the Netherlands by 3 goals to 0. They've got to have the most special 15 minutes of their collective careers here, Vlas Leonas. And just penalty corner. That could be the...
Shabasso, Churches, a PC.
No, I 100% agree. Thank you, I was looking for who the contact is from.
No, it's a clear foul.
Well, I'll tell you what, if ever there was a time to score a goal, this is it. When you're 3-0 down and you're on the ropes. Hansen playing the ball after the whistle. Right, Raposo and Gorzolani. Raposo nearest to us, Gorzolani behind her. Swap of Castles, goes to Gorzolani, scores! Gorzolani gets Argentina back in this one, but still got a long way to go. But the Netherlands down to 10 have conceded, and that just makes things a little bit more interesting.
They switch Castles, Gorzolani second Castle, up high. Her 8th goal in this tournament.
7 of them from penalty corners, 1 from penalty straight. This, a real special one, and it needed to be. Well, they read the script, they needed a score, and they have. Let's see what the next 14 and a bit minutes brings us. Tocolino and Lewin that have just been spoken to.
Listen, just let me talk. Both of you are going at it. You're giving it this, you're just keep it simple, guys, please, okay?
Right, wait for the whistle.
Very important that the umpires keep control of this, because it's going to be a fascinating final 14 minutes.
Yeah.
Both playing next door to each other. Tocolino, Raposo. Rodriguez down the line, here goes Albertario. Albertario once more.
Free hit for the Netherlands. Sonny Pola.
Albertario being hard done by, and the Dutch now
Jansen.
back up to 11. Well, the same scoreline currently is the Olympic final. Donato releases Albertario. Alonso. Here is Raposo. Toccolino cuts in field. Still going Toccolino. Lovely run from Toccolino. Toccolino pulls it back. And it's got clear. So they're in each other's way. Someone needed a clear call. So green card has gone the way of Sanchez, the skipper. Final, it was 3-0 for the Netherlands, then Gorzolani got a penalty corner to make it 3-1. The story here, Tokyo is Van Geffen and Van Marsacker with 2 penalty corners. Here, it's been shared around. The score, Matla and Albert. Gorzolani, the consistent and constant for Argentina. Van der Vaart onto the foot of Maria Granato. Spread to this left-hand side, and it goes from Van Laarhoven. Across comes Toccolino. Toccolino wants to show her skills down this right-hand side. I feel like a very long 2 minutes for Sanchez.
Dario.
Great tackle. From Van Geffen.
Cedras.
But they said nobody in front of her. She's just surrounded by players in orange shirts. Granato had the opportunity to get to Toccolino, didn't. Tries the sort of blind pass hit into the top of the circle.
They play as if they're in a hurry, and actually I think they're now really in a hurry because they have to at least score 2 goals in 10 minutes against the Netherlands. But I don't think that this feeling of hurry, this feeling of the rush they're in will not help.
Argentina back to 11. 5 forward. The ball was played after the whistle. The ball was played and then the whistle went. So Argentina really have too much to complain about. Toccolino between Cincinnati. Sanchez again. Followed by Van der Vaart. There's the free hit. Sanchez in the circle off Nunning, long corner. They're certainly trying to turn the screw here, Argentina, not through lack of effort. Can they find one more? Granato into the circle. Argentina want the foot, and they've lost their referral. Well, they lost their referral when they went upstairs early on in the game for what was a pretty soft referral. Toccolino's ball under the shoulder. Score. Down the line. A chance here for Argentina. Lovely bit of work. Avatario again trying to cut open in Dutch defence. Move it on down to that right hand side. They've gone straight up the middle. Toccolino, some space on the right. Score. Oh, easy. Giannetti Pushing the stick. Luring. Bukumos, well watched. Renato, using all her experience just to get herself in the way. Renato. At some stage, Albertario or Renato have got to make a pass.
Renato can do it.
Devart, yeah, well tackled by Topolino.
And also I feel like the moments that Argentina was dangerous, it was when they went out on the outsides, over the back line even. They entered the circle. Now they're straightly going to the center, which is super full of Dutch players.
6.5 minutes separating the Netherlands, and yet another World Cup title. It'll be their 9th title. First time that they've beaten Argentina in the finals in 1974. They lost the last 2 times they played them in the final in 2002 and 2010. Argentina just lost their way a little bit in the pressure situation of this final. In the first 8 minutes of this quarter, the Netherlands didn't have their best shape, but they've suddenly seemed to have just found it again. Feliz Alves driving to the line. It's a tired tackle from Sanchez. Shot comes in. Suchi makes the save. Elena. Seconds remaining for Argentina to get themselves together and into the goal. They can ill afford to lose a player and another goal. Lonison and Matler at the top of the circle. In it comes to Matler. Matler picks up, looking for the deflection across the face of goal. Whistle goes. Whistle's gone. The hooded Hyde.
Matla.
Got the foot of the score.
Yeah.
Cincinnatus ball down the line, finds Sanchez. Sanchez wins the free hit.
Play.
You need to do your breathing exercises again.
Oh, I need it. I need it. Imagine that I'm Dutch. And I'm frustrated by Argentina. Can you imagine?
There you go. You slipped into the neutral role very well.
I did.
Alves forward. Cleared out of defence by Gorzalani. The pass is made. And here goes Victoria Granato. You know, she's looking for the pass, but she just hasn't got one to play. So she has to go herself, but there's always nowhere to go.
I feel like it's even a bit of a domino effect, right? Because they go on themselves, so that players don't put that much effort anymore in it to actually be able to receive the ball, because they will never get it.
Nolan. Argentina. net goes the way of the Netherlands.
Costa.
2 minutes then, separating the Netherlands. And a 9th World Cup title. Another circle, Foucault's round the corner. Well, the Netherlands have done it, haven't they? They've gone and notched up their 9th World Cup title in 15 editions. It's some record, and on the evening, thoroughly deserved. They've been far the better team.
They dominated this match. They've been so, I think, so powerful, so calm. They've been playing as a team. Yeah. Great job.
Yeah, just disappointing that Argentina didn't bring their A game. They haven't been allowed to play the A game. That's important to stress.
I think the Netherlands did their job very well to make what in the interview, Julian Mulders, he said it. They had to make sure the attackers, the sisters Ganato and Albertario were not getting I have not seen them. Well, I've seen them running with the ball, but not effective. So yeah, and just a bit frustrating as well.
Through the way they've played, they've applied the pressure on Argentina.
Exactly.
Argentina haven't known how to deal with it.
Yeah.
And they've lost their shape.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think it's a well-executed game plan of the Netherlands. How to play against Argentina.
Argentina really upset down on the bench below us. And it's all over. The final hooter sounds, and it is the Netherlands that are celebrating. Ecstasy for the Dutch and pain for Argentina. A brilliant performance by the Netherlands, and as upset as Argentina are, they just didn't have their game with them tonight, and they haven't been allowed to play. The disappointment of Belensucci has comes down on her career. The final score here, Netherlands 3, Argentina 1. It is the Netherlands that are the World Cup champions. And just off screen, off the left-hand side, Jane Muller's gone all the way over to Belensucci, who's on her back crying, just to have a word with her, congratulate her. With a really brilliant performance by the Netherlands, who beats Argentina for only the second time in the World Cup finals now. Netherlands 2, Argentina 2 in terms of cups won when they met each other in the final. And real brilliance. But it worked for Argentina, who up until this point have played brilliant stuff.
They've played a great tournament. You see Suki.
Well, she's had a brilliant tournament, Belensucci, with some key saves. But she just couldn't find the key saves tonight.
No.
She made that one, but they were already one down.
Yeah.
Annie Wiedendahl there, wearing number 1. She's played her full part. She played in the semi-final win. So when the dust settles,
Paula, General Secretary of Sport, Generalitat de Catalunya, and we have with us Felix Albers from Netherlands, player of the match by Iberdrola.
Oh, she's off because she's well, we won't hear from her. But anyway, they couldn't keep her. She was, to be fair, she'd been stood there a couple of minutes. They just couldn't get the presentation away in time or hear from her. So, yeah, the Dutch crew just came across and told her to go and join the celebrations. Well, up until today...
Congratulations, 3 World Cups in a row. How are you feeling?
It's a great feeling. I can't describe it, and I'm so proud of this team. Yeah, we did it.
And is tonight the best version of your team in this World Cup?
I think so. We played a very good match, and what I say, I'm so proud of my team. It was the best match of the World Cup, and we did it in the final, yes.
Thank you and congratulations.
Well, I did get the interview with her before she ran off, but I've heard on this young lady here, remarkable, 22 years of age, she's won a lot already.
Yeah. And what we saw, her goal, it was very impressive how she put it in the goal, how she was there so calm, such a young player.
Well, for tonight, Smartje Pauwman, Sandra Lepoel and Elzemaka Gielen had won 3 goals at a World Cup. Lepoel and Gielen in 78, 83 and 86, Smartje Pauwman 06, 14 and 18, but there's a fair cast joining them there tonight. You've got De Waard, Ketels, Velten, Van Geffen and De Hoda, all now with 3 World Cup gold medals and a silver for De Hoda, Van Geffen, Velten. So, poor old Helen Suchi, not the way she wanted to bring down the curtain on her career, but what a servant she has been, and while this will hurt, she has had a remarkable tournament, and the Dutch are celebrating. But as Felice Alba said, they saved their best game till the last, till when it really mattered. And again, I know he won't take any credit for it, but the coach, German Mulders, has been brilliant, hasn't he?
Yeah. Well, we can give him the credits, I think. No, he was really, we said it before, he was the right man for the right job. Yeah.
Sander Waard, well, 26 years of age, 181 caps, 3 World Cup gold medals to her name. Huge disappointment for Argentina. Well, what a shame we didn't see the entire build-up for this goal, because that was worthy of winning any World Cup, and that just put any thoughts of a comeback on, especially when Gorzolani scored that goal at the beginning of the 4th quarter.
Yeah. Here we see the goal, Gorzolani. It was not enough.
Did a really good job, didn't they? Hollis Ketels, she now retires. We'll have to wait and see who follows her in the months to come, but certainly German Mulders, we spoke to him the other night, yesterday, and he was saying that he's told them the players just to take some time off and see what happens when they come back. Okay, here is the presentation ceremony.
Argentina! Argentina! Argentina!
Alina Furman. The song as the preparations for the medal ceremony now ready to get underway. There is the famous trophy. The Netherlands will hoist once again. Third consecutive time, that is some performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, we inform you that the award ceremony will start in a few minutes.
The fourth time that Argentina runners-up 1974, which we mentioned, they lost to the Dutch. 1976 lost to West Germany. 1994 lost to Australia. Those three very experienced players in the Netherlands. Coming from the Netherlands, there's always a lot of expectations, isn't there? You understand a little bit of what that expectation's like, but I mean, every time they take the pitch, they're expected to win.
Yeah, I think it's almost normal that the Netherlands will win, but it's not normal, and they have to put so much effort into it. And especially, we mentioned it before a little bit, but the whole process with Alison and Nam getting fired, there was a real struggle within the team. And
parting of ways.
Sorry?
Parting of ways, you just being Dutch and straight, fired.
Yeah,
okay.
I would say fired.
Okay.
But, well, whatever you name it, I think the team went through a lot of processes, and I think it's amazing that they're celebrating the World Cup right now. Because they have
just talking to those in and around the camp.
Yeah.
It was bad.
It was
not pretty bad, it was bad.
It was, yeah.
And then it was low.
Yeah,
very
it was
low
really
points at the
low.
beginning of this year.
Yeah. So those emotions we just saw celebrating, I think it's, yeah, I think it's amazing that they did it.
Also amazing resilience in the human being just to come back from that low point in such a short space of time.
100%.
Space of time.
I really think that as a team now they showed how to turn a setback into something beautiful, and maybe from now on, you know, they will get even better and better and better.
But the interesting thing is, like, we sit here and we try and pick a player of the match, and pretty much throughout this tournament when the Dutch have been playing, I don't know if as well, but we're talking
true.
It's very hard to pick one player who stands out. It's such a team and effort.
Yeah, and I think, to be honest, it's a team effort more than ever from the Netherlands. They're really playing as a team, and I think before there were most of the time there was always one or two, you know,
superstars.
Yeah, but
for want of a better
No, and what you said, they sometimes maybe look invincible, but they're not, and they have to work as hard as every team to win.
For Argentina, let's not forget, this is the first loss since the Olympic final. I mean, they've been on an amazing, it was just a game too far from them. Not even that, maybe. The Dutch just didn't let them play in the fashion that they wanted to play. And we always talk and we hear about imposing your style of game on the opposition. The Dutch did that tonight and Argentina didn't.
Yeah, true.
Sana Kolen and Felice Albers enjoying themselves at an average age of 26. Years old. I mean, okay, we know that Keitels is retiring, but she's only 29. She could have easily got another couple of years, but obviously decided enough is enough.
And I think she was 17 years old when she got into the team, the national team, so...
a long time to devote your life to hockey. You have Australia delighted to have come through the game that they wanted to be in. Argentina obviously desolate, hugely disappointed to have lost the final, and then you have Argentina who, of course, who are just jubilant.
A los dos comités organizadores por el esfuerzo y el trabajo que han llevado a que este evento haya resultado un éxito. Y en especial, valorar extremadamente la feina de les increïbles voluntàries i voluntaris que han col·laborat abans i durant la Copa del Món tant a Terrassa com a Amsterdam. Demanem un fort aplaudiment per l'equip de voluntariat. Please,
Loaded onto the big screen, and not only the big screen, you're also going out around the world.
All over.
It's not just the 10,000 in the stadium.
No. Also happy faces here, girls of Australia.
With the special awards of the competition Best of Best. Totes elles han destacat sobre el terreny de joc com a jugadores excepcionals. 4 exceptional players, except here in Terrassa, were also in Amsterdam, and were nominated for the following individual awards.
The individual awards. A difficult one.
The award for the best junior player of the tournament will be presented by El Premio a la Mejor Jugadora Joven del torneo será presentado por Miguel Ángel Moreno, President of the Spanish Organizing Committee.
There he is.
And the award for the best junior player of the tournament goes to la millor jugadora júnior del campionat ha sigut Charlotte Engelberg from
Belgium. What a competition she had.
The award is collected by Serge Pillet, CEO of the Association Royale Belge de Hockey.
Elected by the head of the Belgian Hockey Federation, Engelberg. Back home in the Netherlands.
The award for the best
four goals in the competition
for
Engelberg.
will be presented by El Premio a la
Now we
Mejor
go to the
Portera
best
del
goalkeeper
torneo
award.
será
What a tricky
entregado
one.
por Oscar
That is.
Gallego, Executive Director of the World Organizing Committee.
Well, they picked that there as, well, it's voted for, but there could have been any number of winners of this. That's Oscar Gallego, Executive Director of the local organising committee, who sadly lost his father in the tournament.
I la millor portera del torneig ha estat Belén Suchi
of Argentina.
Belén Suchi from Argentina.
Yeah, well deserved.
There could have been any number of goalkeepers walking up there, and you just said well deserved. So thoroughly deserved for Suchi. But I mean, if you even look at the goalkeepers we've had on show today. Suchi makes her way forward.
I think that the average level of the goalkeepers of the tournament was super high, and I say well deserved because I know the whole story of Belén Suchi.
Yeah, well,
she deserves something.
Yeah, Josh Bartram as well. She played an excellent tournament as well.
But Suchi, tournament with 3,000 prize money check. Will be presented by El Premio para la máxima goleadora del torneo by Hero, que gana además un premio de $3,000. Es presentado por Shahbaz Ahmad, FIH board member, and Elizabeth King, FIH board
member. Step forward.
And the award for the hero top scorer of the tournament.
Top scorer.
Y el premio a la máxima goleadora con un total de 8 goles.
So 8 goals in the tournament, 7 penalty corners, and then a penalty stroke. It's Agostino Gorzelani who steps forward. What a potent threat she is to have in your side, huh?
Wow.
What a player he was.
You don't know me? No. My name is Shabazz. I'm from Pakistan. I'm the world champion.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Yeah. You asked me
I think she had no idea who that was.
El millor jugador del torneig, by Odisha, amb un xec de $3.000, l'entregarà Dilip Tirke, chairperson of Hockey Promotion Council, Government of Odisha, India.
World Cup winner in his own right, Shabazz Ahmed, 94. Now we're moving on to Odisha Best Player Award. That's Dilip Tirke,
goes to
from India.
Y el trofeo Odisha
The winner,
a la mejor jugadora del torneo
the Odisha
es
Best Player
para
Individual Award.
Majo Granato de
Maria Granato of
Argentina.
So Argentina denied the clean sweep. There is something to cheer. Wasn't allowed to play in the final, but she was brilliant. Twice the FIH Rising Star. And the emotion of just the occasion coming out now.
Las ganadoras de Best of the Best se acerquen al podio para realizar una foto conjunta.
So those are the individual awards out of the way. Now we go to the team awards. Well, a huge congratulations to the three winners. Charlotte Engelberg for the young player, and the three Argentinian players, Helen Suchi, Cristina Gozzolani and Maria Granato. Almost a perfect night for Argentina. They just couldn't find the performance in the match. Gozzolani, 26 years of age. Maria Granato, 27. They've still got a lot to give their team in their country if they choose to do so.
Ahora pasaremos a la entrega de medallas y
There's
trofeos
that broken thumb.
a las selecciones mejor clasificadas.
Sums up.
The bronze medal for the FIH Hockey Women's World Cup will be presented by las medallas de bronze de la Copa del
So now we move to the bronze medal ceremony.
Ana Caula, General Secretary for
Medals will be given by
Sport,
Ana Cala, the General Secretary for Sport.
Claire Prideaux, FIH board member,
Catalunya.
President of Oceania Hockey Federation, and Dani Andrada, FIH board member, and finally Berta Bonastre, local organizing committee tournament director.
FIH board members. Flowers by Berta Bonastre, the local organising committee tournament
Taking
director.
third place in the competition, please welcome, us demanem un fort aplaudiment per les terceres classificades. Austràlia!
And the third place team, Australia, led forward by Jake Claxton. What a performance for them. Adelaide Taylor. Rebecca Greiner. Caitlin Nobbs. Brilliant performance, wasn't it, by Australia to pick themselves up.
Yeah. Very strong, mentally very strong.
Steph Kershaw just coming up now with her 2 goals. How important to turn that one around. So, special moments for family and friends up in the stands. Josh Bartram
They had a good tournament.
Aaron Chan as well. And they're off to Birmingham for the Commonwealth Games, so still more to come.
10 days, right?
Something along those lines. There is Bartram.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
So the bronze medal winners for the FIH Hockey Women's World Cup 2022. It's Australia. Congratulations to the Hockey Rooms. Great work from Australia, who really put a second half performance together earlier on today to turn around that deficit against Germany. Okay, now we move to the silver medal presentation.
President of
the
the
medals are going to be presented by Santiago, the president of the Spanish Hockey Federation. There he is.
Kennedy, FIH board members.
The mascots by Craig Russo and Hazel Kennedy, FIH board members.
President of Pan American Hockey Federation.
Coco Leski, FIH board member. Argentina steps forward. He will
And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the silver medalists. Señoras y señores, un fuerte aplauso para las segundas
And the
clasificadas.
silver medalists.
Argentina.
Argentina, led forward by their skipper, Rocio Sanchez. Sisters, and Victoria. Big support in the crowd for Argentina. It's Cedrez, Alonso go through. Geliel. So yeah, she might have quite a few Lilas to take home.
Yeah.
Mate. Well, their fans still appreciate the efforts they put in.
Yeah.
Gucci. Yes. Alvatario, and then the two goalkeepers. Barbary to Suchi. And Maltese from Bella Suchi. Lovely moment from Cincinnati and Raposo. It's being broadcast up onto the big screen in the stadium. She's leaving her teammates hanging here. Cincinnati and Costa, last of the Argentinian team to pick up their silver medal. So a fourth silver medal for Argentina at the Hockey Women's World Cup, and their first silver since 1994.
Un fuerte aplauso para Argentina.
One last time, huge congratulations to the runners-up here at the Hockey Women's World Cup in 2022. It's Argentina. Las Leonas wanted gold, but they're going to have to settle for silver. And while that might hurt now, hopefully in time they will come to appreciate what they have achieved.
And the gold medals for the
away to the left-hand side,
World Cup will be presented
and then
by
have to
las
stand
medallas
and watch
d'or
this.
de la Copa del Món Femenina d'hoquei les presentaran Eric Cornelissen, FIH board member,
the gold
Jordi
medals are presented by Eric
alcalde de Terrassa,
Cornelissen,
Tayyab
FIH
Ikram, FIH board member, and IOC Olympic Solidarity Commission member.
FIH board member.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your World Cup champions. Senyores i senyors, l'aplaudiment més fort de la nit per les campiones del món 2022. The Netherlands!
That's the Netherlands who step forward as a team. As they performed throughout this tournament, they step through together. They're going to have to form a line at some stage. But what a fantastic moment for them. And Maria Score will be the first to collect the medal. Van der Vaart, a third World Cup gold. With the goal in the final. So then Sonakoda next in line. That's they've been battling for. Sanders. Oriane Luring. Lucy Koenig didn't have a great deal to do, did she, in that final?
No. Did she?
And what a story. Over to Hoda. Coming back from that injury. That happened. A gold medal for her. Cornelissen scored her first goal in this competition. Jansen's dad is going to crack a smile. He'll have to scream. His wife Elton. This is for them. Larhoven going through. That's Finke Moos, who got the winner against Belgium in the quarterfinals. Libby Jansen. Billy Salvers, just a phenomenal talent. Number 10, 22 years of age. Let's hope she stays healthy because she could terrorise a lot of defences in years to come. And Marlies Ketel's in her final game for the Netherlands as captain. Receives her gold medal, takes the podium, and then will have the honour of lifting the trophy.
Women's World Cup trophy will be
So congratulations to the Netherlands.
The
winners of the 2022 Hockey Women's World Cup. It's going to be a bit more celebrations in a minute because we've got to do the trophy lift.
And Saif Ahmed, FIH board member and president of the African Hockey Federation. Ladies and gentlemen,
that now presents
the World Cup winner.
The World Cup to Marlies Ketels. So they come now. Harley's on the end. She was still at the end so she could pick up
Ladies
this
and
trophy.
gentlemen,
But here we go, the moment she's been waiting for. The World Cup winners 2022. For the ninth time, it's the Netherlands. Well, what a performance by the Netherlands. Worthy winners. And Jacobs, what a way to sign off on her career.
Incredible.
What a player she's been.
What a career she's had. Amazing.
Third gold medal, Marlies Keitels. There's going to be a lot of photo calls, a lot of press. And now the coaching staff come in to be involved in this photo call. And huge congratulations to Danny Mulvers. Past the two travelling reserve players in the whites. It is those 18, but it is the 20 that have all come together.
Team effort.
Absolutely. Well, I thought your neutrality held up pretty well during that final.
I did good, right?
How are you feeling now, though?
Well, actually, when the cup went up, I felt the emotions. I was a little bit emotional because we've been so close to the tournament, the whole tournament, those 3 weeks. This is so special, and of course, I've been neutral, but I'm Dutch, and I'm super happy for that.
Yeah, they played really well, and it's funny, isn't it? The questions being asked of whether or not they were at the level that everyone expects them. I tell you what, they've answered that emphatically this evening because they were brilliant.
Yeah, they showed it. They showed it. Facts. Those were the facts. They played really good this final match, and I think this match, it was the best match they played during the tournament. And that's.
Well, you can't win a tournament, can you, in the group stage? You can lose it, you can't win it, but you want to build steadily.
Exactly. So this is amazing. This is perfect. All according to the plan. I'm sure that this was their plan.
Could be a long party this evening. The rest of the keepers are still padded up. It must be very hot out there. Demi Mulvers and the backroom staff just enjoying that moment with the trophy. Then back to Keitels and the players. Well, in case someone might have been from Argentina, as we said, they just didn't play their game. They weren't allowed to play their game.
For sports saying, I want a loan.
So that's it. After 17 days across Amstelveen and Terrassa, it came down to the top two in the world battling it out for the gold medal, and it went the way of the Netherlands. From myself, Charlie Broom, Eki Lemming, thanks for your company the last 17 days. We've thoroughly enjoyed bringing you all the action. But it is the Netherlands who are the World Cup champions, and for the 9th time lift the trophy. Congratulations to them. Have a very good evening. Bye-bye for now.
has been for the fans and for the teams on behalf of both local organizing committees, the Real Federación Española de Fútbol.